Greetings and salutations. So let me get the audio dialed in a little bit better here. Um, what I've been trying to do is this is more of a problem solving video, but it's also kind of a feature set video. So Steam just recently had their fall sale, and I picked up Space Engineers because it was only a couple dollars, and they released their DLC, and I was like, ooh, right? So excuse me. I've been getting into some of the mechanic features and really kind of doing this comparison to one of my other favorite games, which is Imperium. So there are a couple things there are lots of things that I dislike, but I'm going to speak to the few features that I do like. I do like that it looks less cartoony. I like, even though it's a voxel game, it has that kind of rusted gradient, worn look to it. I do like that. One of the other feature sets that I've kind of come to realize is that they have these they have a blueprint thing, but they do the blueprints different than they do in Imperium. And one of the things that I've realized is that that's correct. It's acting like it's upside down. If I flip this over, no, I don't know why is it doing that. There are some things I don't understand. Maybe that explains why if I go outside the box. Oh, see, that is weird. Maybe that was a gravity field? I don't know. I don't know what that purple thing was, but that's beside the point. So, um, there's a feature set that exists here with drones and antennas, and the I really like how um, you can have, they have a different thruster system also. They've kind of fragmented the thrusters into three separate categories. You have your hydrogen thrusters, which are like uh, all purpose but really fuel expensive. You have your ion thrusters, which are just for space, and then you have your atmospheric thrusters, which are, by its name, just for the atmosphere. And they run off of energy. So they're either battery powered, or you can use a hydrogen engine to create electricity to run your atmospheric thruster. So I do like the three combos in the three variances that they have in the thruster selection, which I thought was really neat. I also like kind of how they do the storage with the conveyor belt system. Um, I think Imperium's Wi-Fi system is easier, and I think that the menu set is much nicer. Like how you navigate the menus, it's cleaner and easier to configure because their menu set is a nightmare in this game, and I'll show you here in a little bit. But one of the attributes that I wish they would carry over is this drone concept. And so, a little bit far away. So what I have to do is I have to make some waypoints. And so, I think if I just go in here and I go GPS, we're going to go create waypoint, and we're going to call this start. Okay, so this is my start waypoint, and I gotta warn you, this video is going to be very technical in nature, and it's not really meant for any kind of viewing. It's more for problem solving. I'm going to share it with some folks, and maybe they can help me problem solve some of my issues. So if I hit Shift K, I can remote into the terminal, and I come down. Now, another thing is I don't like about this is you can't configure these. Um, I can't hit like the remote control and move it to the top of this list right here. I wish they had a little arrow key, to move up and move down so I can manage this, because I've probably scrolled down like 1,500 times trying to problem solve this. But so I'm going to go down here. See, these are my previous setups. So I'm just going to remove. Ooh, what are you doing? I didn't tell you to do anything. Okay, so we're gonna move this in here. Add. Okay, everything's off. Okay. So what I have to do is I have to turn this off. I gotta control it. Now I've set up cameras. There we go. So I'm actually controlling it. Like if I pivot around right now, I can see I can see me. Where am I at? I'm around here somewhere. I'm right next to it. I'm right there. There I am. And I love the camera feature that they do with this game, where your ability to take over, like add a block and create a view set. Now, of course, eventually this is gonna time out on me. I gotta get closer. I've exceeded my range. But when I spawned this in, I wanted to get outside that purple bubble. So I'm actually meet halfway the distance, right? Split the difference. And then hit Control K, go back to terminal. And then gotta scroll down and hit Control and remote control, and then go to the take control, right? And then we're gonna fly. You know, in this thing, I put most of the thrusters. See, there I am right there. I put most of the thrusters, the big thrusters, facing down, and it might be one of my issues. Is I was doing this yesterday on a different map. We'll just get right over this, and I want to be in the craft when I do these waypoints, so that way. See, I put a bottom camera angle, and I love this function set, and I've been asking Imperium to do this same construct of, right, I can line this up and couple this bad boy, and I love their coupling system. There it is. So I was able to kind of, and if I can remember this setting, and I'll just go back to first view. But what I want to do now is hit I and then hit GPS, and we're going to call this one, create new, we're going to call this one docked. Right, docked. Okay. So this one's docked. I'm going to call it green. I'm going to name this color green, which I like this too. Oh, that's yellow. We're going to call this green. Okay, and then okay, so this is docked. Okay, so we're going to close this. Now we're going to hit P. Let me look at the bottom camera. Okay, and then we're going to hit P again, so we're unlock it. And I'm going to boost up a little bit. I'm actually going to get quite a bit above it. I'm just going straight up, because what I want to do is I want to change the parameters. I want to get this high. There we go. So now I'm going to go back in here and create another GPS. Create GPS, and we're going to call this start dock. And so the construct of this is that I fly my guy to, and we're going to do this one yellow because it's in the kind of the transitional phase. Okay, so the construct of this is that, okay, go back. Now I'm going to set these up. So we're going to go, I think I have to do this in remote control. Okay, there we go. Scroll all the way down here. Now what I want to do is we're going to remove this, we're going to go add this. So you have your kind of your waypoints, and then down here you have just a list of all your GPS locations. You got to preload your waypoints into the script. So start dock, right? And so the idea is it's going to hit these different waypoints on its transition. So now that I have these 3 waypoints in here, so when we start dock, I want to tell it, I want to have the speed to be, let's say I want the speed to be 20. 20, okay? And then I'm going to say set action, and I want it to do anti-collision on. So I'm going to do this and go down here and do collision on. So when it hits the start point, it'll turn collision on. And then I want to do, I think I'm going to do speed, speed limit, increase speed limit. I wish I could up this. If I press 2, can I up this? No. Okay. And then that will be that one. We're going to close this out. Okay, and then we're going to go to start docking. Set action. So I think what I have to do first, and I'm not sure about this, but I think I gotta have the speed preset. So set action, and then what I'm gonna do is do the speed first, and then I'm gonna say decrease speed to 3, and then I got my timer block, and we're gonna say start. Okay, and the timer block is set to delay, so we're gonna say okay, so now we're done there, and then if I go to my timer block 1, which is the one right below it, we got delay 2 seconds. So it'll sit there. It's my understanding that it'll sit there for 2 seconds before it moves into the next set of commands. So it just gives it a little bit of time to kind of chill out. Okay, and for setup action, we have these two actions. We have the lock command. So this will lock once it gets to the bottom, and then this starts timer block 2. So when I go down here to timer block 2, it'll sit on the loading dock for 10 seconds, and then it will unlock. So that's the theory behind this. So I believe I'm set up now. I might be missing something. So let's fly. Let's go back to the one camera. Now, some of my issues that I may not be aware of is that I'm just going to get this to where I disappear off this. Okay, now I'm back to myself. I'm going to fly a little closer. And I wanted to just capture this process, because in the other video, a lot of what was happening. Now I'm close enough, I'm just going to start this. Hit Control K, go to Terminal, go down to Remote Terminal, and then I'm just going to turn Autopilot. Oh wait, I want to change this. So it's one way, it's forward. I'm going to put the speed to 10 because I want to see if it changes it. And I'm just going to say on, right? So we're boosting up, right? We're boosting, and all this thing is a cargo hauler, right? It's just supposed to have, okay, it hits it, it turns around, now it's flying to the other location. Nope. Is it? I can't tell. It looks like it's tweaking out. It looks like it's just... It looks like it's trying to find its way there. So let's Control K in. It should have bumped. Okay, Control K. That wasn't it. It's Shift K. Shift K. Terminal. Let's just see what. Scroll down. Remote control. Speed is 15. So I think it added 5. Is that what I had it on? I thought I had it on 10. So it added 5. I don't understand what took place there, but let's just bump this up a little bit. Okay. And it's just completely tweaking out. And so that was kind of one of the issues I was having, is there's something in the way. So Shift K, let's do this again. Terminal, remote control. We'll scroll down, remote control. See, that's on. Oh, did I get out of range? I got out of range. Let me get a little closer to it. Okay, Shift K, terminal, remote control, scroll down. Precision mode needs to be on. Okay, we're turning it off, and then back on. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. We'll scroll down here and say reset waypoints. And then, and I noticed if I cycle through, if I cycle through some of these settings, now it looks like it's trying to get back. And I don't know if it's a default of the machine or if I'm actually missing a critical script. Let's try this. See, okay, with collision avoidance off, it almost wants to act normal. It's almost like collision avoidance. So it hits one. Let's see if it runs. You know, maybe what I'll do is I'll redo the script with collision avoidance. Yeah, and this is what it was doing to me before, is it would just work itself. Okay, let's do this. Control K, terminal. Okay, we gotta go down, scroll down, remote control. We're gonna go here, set up action, collision avoidance on. We're gonna just get rid of that. Remove speed 25. Okay, maybe that's percent. I don't know. But what we want to do is we want to do precision mode on. So we'll do right here. We're going to go precision mode on. There we go. We'll try that. And then we'll go back here. And then reset waypoint. And then right, we'll turn everything off. And then we'll hit start. What's it doing? Okay, 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 that's promising. Okay, and then we'll go right here. Okay. Oh, see, you know what? I wonder if its collision mode has somehow, like, is just bugging it out. So this is what the kind of the effect of what I've got in the past is I could get to this, but then see, it would overshoot, and then what would happen is it would just tweak out and go straight. Oh, see how fast it's going down though? And that's the issue that I'm running into. Like, I gave it the slower speed, so I don't understand why. Let me press 1. Actually, I gotta go G. Tools, right? Let's drag one of these tools down here. 5. Let's repair this. And it hit hard too. It was like boom. Okay. And it looks like it's on a reset. Okay. Shift K. I got a terminal. I just want to pause this or get the speed. I gotta hurry up. Remote control. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. I think I've already blown the bottom off. Control K. Terminal. Remote control. Speed. See, the speed never. There we go. There we go. I put it to 0 so I can fix. Oh, I blew off one of the. I blew off one of the thrusters. Okay. G. Let's put a thruster back on there. Ion thruster. Boom. 9. Okay, let's get this back on there. I'm surprised it's still flying. Come on. Okay. Come on. Gotta hold my mouth just right. There we go. There we go. Now let me save this real quick too. Shift B. No, it's Shift B. There we go. Okay, so that way if it blows up, all my commands are the same. So now we're here above it. Okay, back to the terminal. Go in here. Go remote down to here. And I'm just going to put this speed at like delay. A timer block. Delay. Okay. See, it's clicking back and forth. Let's just go 5. 4. Okay. I put it slow. So that's one thing I haven't really gotten worked out is the And that's another thing that I would run into, is that it's not lining up. Even though I had preset the waypoints to line up, it's just not lining up. And so there's a couple things not right. So let's try this. Let's change my AI to right here on the top. So G, we're gonna go remote. Is that remote? Remote. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do this 6. There we go. And then, so this one was facing this way. I want this to be forward. We're gonna rotate this around. Boom. Okay. So now it's centered. Now it's centered over the, and get rid of that. And then I'll get a new GPS. And maybe that'll fix my, I feel like I'm missing something though. I feel like I'm missing a script or some kind of, so Control K, Control. Okay, but I'm not, okay, I gotta hit, oh, where did my, Control 1, where did my cameras go? Oh, huh? Oh, maybe because, okay, hit G, maybe because, let's do this, view, okay, so, perfect. Let me lower this. Perfect, okay, and I'm gonna lock, okay, and then I'm gonna hit back to F to get out of camera mode, and then hit P, we're locked in. I'm gonna hit I, GPS. I know this is like super create new waypoint. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut and paste this in. I don't want to rename it, copy, or I don't want to docked, Control V, and I don't want to reset all my parameters. So docked, Control V, and there might be a better way to do this, but this is the only way I know how. Control C, docked, Control V. Okay, copy to, I guess I could have done that. Copy to clipboard. Copy the selected GPS into your clipboard. Could have done that. Let's try that. Copy. So what is it? Control V. There's no paste into the selected clipboard. Control Z. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I messed it up. Uh-oh. I don't know where I'm supposed to paste this to. Oh, copy to clipboard. Shit. Control Z. There is no Control Z. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, I'm still locked in. Hit I, GPS, create new. Okay, that's what I wanted. Control C. Go back to docked. That was weird. Now it's back. Control V. Okay, they're the same, so I'm going to delete. I don't understand how I'm supposed to do this clipboard thing. I don't know if there's like a paste all or I put it somewhere. I don't know. Okay, so we'll close this out. Actually, hit I, remote access, terminal. I just want to make sure that go down. You can tell everything's kind of hurt a little bit. Remote controller. So did I lose my... I did. Okay. So add, 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 move up. Okay, let's do this again. Set up. We're going to do, so we want to go remote controller, right? And we want to go precision mode on. I wish I could figure out the speed, okay? And I want it to speed limit, decrease, increase. I don't see like a main show HUD, autopilot on off, left, right, up, down, forward, backwards, increase speed. See, it's at 100. That's not what I want. Maybe that's 100%. As I don't know if this is a percentile. I don't know. So let's go back up to here. Let's go. Okay, 10. Hydrogen storage. I don't know where my. That's weird. Am I in it? Maybe that's why. Maybe because I'm in it. Control panel. Remote. Okay. We're gonna go to start dock. Okay, we gotta do setup. See this? See, it says 10. Increase speed. Maybe it puts it to 20. I don't know how that works. Okay, start dock. Set action. So I want it to go timer block 1. Start. And then I think that's it. And that leads me to timer block 2. And then I'm going to put decrease speed also. Decrease speed. Okay. I don't see like a way to increase forward. Okay. And then there's the docked setup action, and that should just be I think timer block 2. I forget. Start. Okay, did I put start on the other one? Okay, I forget how to do this. Okay, so let's just try this. Okay, so hit P to undock, and hit I, control panel, remote, and everything's turned off. I think I've got to back out of it. Yeah, hit F, and then control K, terminal, control panel, and then let's do this. Clear and start. Okay, promising. So I think collision control was what was bugging me out. So it looks like it's traveling at 10. I wish I could get a better understanding of the speed and how to get that speed dialed in correctly, to where it decreases and increases, and it, or I'll have to set it, or maybe I'll have to set it. I mean, if it's fully automated, I can deal with a lower speed. But excuse me, if I hope it's not the Rona. If I get this set to a certain, if I can get the okay, let me restructure this sentence. Maybe I'll have to set it to where a safe landing speed. So like maybe it's like 8 kilometers an hour. But if I can fully automate all of this, it's worth it. If I can just make it turnkey and look away. Okay, promising. Before it would just spin out, or it would just shoot up into space. So this is good. I mean, and I think, uh, maybe I need more thrusters, but I was really kind of going for like this cargo container style of setup and it would just stay docked. It's permanent. I don't need landing gear because its permanent place is on. See, it never picked up speed. It's still doing its 10. Uh, okay. It overshoots it a little bit. Okay. See, it seems a little quick. I think it's still at the 10. And it bounced. It bounced. It damaged the, okay, Control K. Terminal. Remote control. Precision mode on. It looked like it was going to, let's do speed, 0. Let's repair that. It looked like since I changed the head, okay. So now it's making another attempt. Control K. Let me get this terminal. Let me get the speed. Remote control. My speed is set to 0. I never turned it off. Okay, let's do this. Let's... Three, off, on. Off, on. Oh, okay. That's flying. Flying! This is going to end tragically. Another issue I noticed is when I do the high speed like that, it'll way overshoot the objective. But it looks like, okay, I'm gonna have to catch this thing on the way back. Yeah, the collision mode looks like it was bugging out big time. Okay, Shift K. Terminal. Whoa. Remote. Speed. Let's just do 3. See, it way overshot that thing. Okay, Control K. Terminal, because it was flying so fast. Remote terminal. That's not remote terminal. Remote terminal. Let's do the speed a little bit. Let's bring it up. Let's do 7. I want to see if it changes. Oh, it did. It did. It did bump down. Went from 7 to 2. So it reduced. Okay, let's see if this thing finally. I think I solved one problem by putting the remote control directly over the top of... Let's try this again. Even like 2 miles an hour seems like remote control. Okay, speed. Oh, see, it says 0 now because it reduced it by another. I'm kind of cheesing it in. I think because Control K, terminal. I want to do something here. I think because somehow it got off kilt. Remote access. Controls. Look up. Let's just. Why are you not? Okay. There. Let's see if we can square this thing up a little bit. V? No. Okay. F. I can't tell if I'm making it worse or there. There. Okay. Okay. And then once again, terminal. You know, this is like my 60th attempt at getting this, trying to problem solve on. So it should try to do the last thing. Okay, let's give it a little more speed. So I gotta do those speeds right. Oh. I don't understand why. Okay, let's do one more attempt. I'm gonna do one more attempt at this. We're gonna go remote. Then we're gonna go autopilot off. We're gonna go reset. Then we're gonna go on. We gotta go speed. So if we say 15 and so it gives it by a percentage. So if I have it at 20 and I say 15, so that it's coming in too fast is the issue. I need to have it to where it's like plus or minus 20. So if I got to figure that average out, or I got to figure out, so I can say, let's say I'm doing 10 and I increase it by 10, it's doing 20. If I have it 12, it's increased by 10, I'm doing 20. And if I decrease it by 10, I'm doing 2. So that'll be 22 and 2. I think that's a good split because then I'm going slow enough to land, but then when I cycle through, I've got enough overhead speed to, let's see if it reconnects. Yeah, yep. Okay. So I think I had, let's see what the transition is. It's 20. Let's watch it bump down. 15. See, that's too fast. So I set it by 5. Okay. I don't know why it's crooked though. I don't know why it's crooked. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna stop the video here. As always, thanks for watching.